Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is for May. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If Taurus is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay, let's see what's coming through for Taurus, May. Taurus. If you find the reading helpful, do remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, what's coming, what you are coming across, things like that. That will be nice. Thanks for your support, Taurus. So this is going to be a Celtic cross. Okay, I won't be able to show you the spread, but I will show you the cards. Okay, Taurus, so you're the center of the reading. You have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, change and transformation is what this is about. So something is changing here. Maybe you are completing a project or something, and yeah, Three of Wands. Three of Wands is you waiting for something, but whatever it is that you are waiting for, it's coming. Your ship is coming, is what I want to say. Six of Wands is in the subconscious, but looks like you might come across something. Justice is in the past position. Queen of Swords is in the conscious position, your ego position. And future is Five of Swords. Advice position is Two of Wands. So you have Three of Wands and Two of Wands. Okay. And environment, you have Ace of Pentacles. Perfect. Lovely energy. Something new is coming. Something new on the horizon. Opportunities, Five of Cups. Lot of things coming. So this is manifestation. Manifestations is happening here. Okay. You have Three of Wands, Two of Wands, Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and then this Seven of Cups. Amazing. So I said something is on the horizon. There are a lot of things on the horizon. And the final outcome card is King of Wands. So this is a court card. So there are a lot of people, not a lot of people, but yeah, something to do with this could either be your energy or could be someone else. And then you have Knight of Swords on the back of the deck. Okay, King of Wands could either be your energy or someone else. So this is fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then you have Queen of Swords here, which is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And then Justice is ruled by Libra. It could be that these signs are in your chart. And then with Knight of Swords on the back of the deck, it could be that you are rushing, so yes, so you are rushing to get something done here. On the other hand, this is also looks like maybe you are upset, you are mad at someone. Here I'm seeing Five of Swords. Five of Swords energy has to do with some arguments happening in relationships. So it could be your personal, it could be work related. So yeah, and so with this, it could either be your energy or it could be somebody else. Maybe someone else is mad at you. And so something is going on here. When it comes to your conversations that you are having with someone, there is something popping up. But with Justice here, this is about conflict resolution. If there have been something, then this is now, maybe you are sorting things out. Okay. Here, Queen of Swords is in the ego position. So this is, maybe you are having a conversation with that person. Yes, both these cards are facing each other. But then in the middle, you have this. So see, this is how the cards showed up. Okay, so yes, you are there are like a lot of things in between. This is assumptions, imaginations. It could be someone there, they have like a lot of things going on. So it's like all over the place, scattered energy. So thoughts, projections. So what is it that you are projecting towards each other? Because the thing is, we see what we want to see, right? We hear what we want to hear, but it may not be the ultimate truth. So what is the truth here is something that you might want to ask yourself. So it could be happening in business partnerships, personal life, work related, um, family situation, things like that. Okay, so just be mindful of this energy, what's coming across projections. It could be positive, it could be unpleasant, because when we love someone, no matter what they do, we only see good in them, right? But when we you know uh, I don't say when we don't like, because that is a strong word, but when we come from a place of like a bias or prejudice, I don't know if that those are the correct words, then we come across like, a lot of assumptions, doubts, um, things like that, unpleasant emotions. So that is something to be mindful of with both these. It could be, a specific message coming through for some Taurus out there. It may not be, for everybody, but if you have like something going on, a discord with someone in your life, know that there are a lot of, projections, and think it may not be true. Certain things are not as they seem, so there are a lot of assumptions happening. So just maybe is it time to like sit down and have a real conversation if you want to make things right. And with this card, it feels like, yeah, you want to make things right. Justice and Queen of Swords. This is about you sitting down and discussing about things, what's going on and where they are coming from, what you are seeing and hearing, things like that. So um, in order to set things right here, and come, find some kind of, resolutions. So yeah, uh, justice, and both these cards has to do with seeing both sides. Libra, this has to do with Libra, and this is also an air sign. So this energy has to do with seeing both sides, seeing from both perspective. Maybe this sign is in your chart. So this is like seeing things from all perspectives, and then coming up with a solution that's meeting, yeah, um, meeting at a point where both of you can agree, things like that, if this is important for you. Yeah. So on the other hand, um, here, yes, with Six of Wands is in the subconscious position. So this is you coming across some delays, some setbacks. So if it has something to do with travel is coming through. Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and Two of Wands. All these cards has to do with travel. Okay. So if that is the case, if you are coming across some delays, remember to be flexible. It also feels like, it could be something you are anticipating. Are you like expecting some kind of delay, that things are not going to go well or something? If that is the case, just be aware, okay, because this is also manifestations. So if you are expecting some kind of delay, then something will pop up, if not. So I just want to say, like, just whatever it is that you are doing, just remain positive and stay optimistic, because you don't want to attract unpleasant energies. And here you looks like you are coming across all different kinds of experiences with Seven of Cups. So this is scattered energy. So if you are traveling, just be proactive and make sure that you are handling everything beforehand, so you don't have to worry about anything later. But even with our best laid plans, sometimes things comes up. When that comes up, then it's all about being flexible, so make room for the unexpected is what I want to say with Six of Wands. And this is also you reconsidering things, Taurus, you reevaluating things. maybe, when it comes to all the things that you want to do, things that you have to do, this is reminding you to stay more organized. It could be staying more organized in your thoughts, like organizing your thoughts, your plans, your day, your calendar, your schedules, and know where you are spending your time and energy. Because it's this is scattered energy. So know at the end of the day, whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish here, if you are finishing things, okay, because it feels like you are physically here but mentally you are somewhere else, so distracted. It could be, maybe it's not your fault, maybe things are coming up from left, right, center, and you have no choice but to tend to those things as well. But know how you want to stay more organized. King of Wands is what I want to say, because I'm not sure what exactly you are coming across. So King of Wands here has to do with prioritizing, staying more organized, and also, sometimes this energy has to do with wanting to do everything themselves, because this is a card of leadership. They don't like to wait around for someone to come and do things for them. When something comes up, they just roll up their sleeves and just do things, and it doesn't even occur to them to ask for help. So if this is where you are coming from, just be mindful, because certain things may fall through the cracks. So you just don't want to miss any golden opportunities that you are coming across, or something that's important for you. So know when to ask for help. Okay. Because I do see there are people around, or if this is, if if you don't want to or can't for some reason, then it's important that you prioritize everything, so you know where to put your energy. It could also be just browsing through the internet sometimes. And this happened to me today. I wanted to check something, and then I got distracted, right? And then I forgot what exactly, like, why did I even, um, you know, um, sat in front of the laptop, because my laptop, I keep it locked up inside the drawer. I always use my phone, but I wanted to check something on my laptop, so I took it out, and then I got distracted. I totally forgot the reason why, and I was like, oh shoot, that's the reason why I took the laptop. Because taking the laptop for me is a big task. Like, I have to make sure it's all charged up, and I just use my phone, to be honest with you. But yeah, distraction is what I'm saying, Taurus, for you. So it could be people telling you things, and their opinions, their judgments, or it could also be internal conflict, something that you are coming across, doubts, and things like that. So just know what can be done, so you can stay focused on what's matters, what's important for you. Okay. Yes, this is like some critical energy. It could either be your energy, it could be someone else. Maybe you are being hard on yourself, or it could be someone has some opinions that's not sitting well with you. So, do you really want, how important this is something that you want to ask yourself. So, you don't want to, don't let that, uh, you know, uh, take you off your path. On the other hand, Taurus, what I'm seeing is, when it comes to the projects that you are working on, it feels like maybe you are rethinking things. Maybe if it's too much, maybe you are thinking about, letting go of something, or making some changes there. Wheel of Fortune. So it could be that you are shunning the whole thing, or maybe you are thinking about redoing things in a things in a different way, to make things easy and effortless for you if there's a lot. So some changes are happening there. Okay, you are waiting for something. Maybe waiting to hear from someone, waiting for approval if it has something to do with your business, legal matters. It could be government policies, It could be the company you are working for. Maybe there is some restructuring happening here, happening there. So looks like there are certain, yeah, maybe you are waiting to hear from someone, waiting for more information, or waiting for someone's approval, things like that. So but here what I'm seeing is whatever it is that you are waiting for, it's coming. Okay, it may have something to do with a foreign country. Maybe if you are traveling, for instance, if you are waiting for your visa, or if you are waiting for some documents to, yeah, something like that, something to do with government, um, or something to do with foreign countries, overseas. So that is coming through. You will hear from them. uh, on the other hand, what I also want to say is, while you are waiting, um, what else can you do, so we don't want to just let things fall through the cracks. What I want to say is, if that is something that you are coming across, if you have to wait for something, maybe also remember to focus on yourself. um, you know Focus on yourself, your something that's important for you. It could be your health, your daily task, whatever it is that you need to do, things like that. Your creativity, your spirituality, your health, something like that. So don't let that uh, fall through the cracks. Okay. So instead, you also want to make that a priority. So with this, be more present is what I want to say. With this is your advice card, Taurus. Okay. So with this, the advice here is to be more present. It looks like, if there is something that you are working on, maybe you looking for answers and solutions outside. Okay, are you looking for inspiration, motivation? So are you doubting yourself, your own potential, things like that, to move things forward? So it feels like the attention is somewhere else, and that is kind of very distracting. So what I want to say is, that's coming through very strongly for you guys. Okay. One message that you want to, if you are still here with me, this is something that you want to take away from this reading. This is your takeaway from this reading. So be more present. That's your advice for this month. um, Focus on you, what you are surrounded with. It could be something that's more important for you. It could be what you are working on, a project you are working on, your career, your professional life, so what you are responsible for. It could be your home, your family, it could be your health, um, things like that. Because I feel like something is taking a back seat here, because you are getting distracted. So just know who is important, what is important. And when it comes to relationships, because I do see here some misunderstandings, okay, because there are a lot of assumptions here. So when it comes to that, just know, just make yourself your priority. Forget about the other person. So it's all about how much we value ourselves, self-worth. That is coming through very strongly for you guys. So in a relationship, we don't want to lose ourselves, right? We don't want to always put the other person first. It's important you focus on you as well. So the decisions you are making, are you, like, is it your decisions? Is it something that you are okay with? These are the things that you want to ask yourself. Okay, so a balanced approach is something that's more important. Justice card. So yes, the other is important, but you are important too, you know. So don't forget yourself in this relationship. uh, re- be it like whoever this is, it could be your partner, it could be your kids, it could be co-worker, it could be your friendships, whatever the case may be. You don't want to forget yourself. Make yourself a, you know, you should be your priority too. You know. So so just be mindful. Sometimes when it comes to these things, you know, we don't really pay attention, and then we hold back, and we hold, um, you know, we hold on to resentments, things like that. See, that's what's happening here. Okay, holding on to some resentments. If there is something you are not happy with, then it's important you tell them directly. Be straightforward, be direct in your communication, and sit down and talk about it. Okay, so yeah, with this, it feels like even if there is a conversation happening, you are discussing about everything but the thing, but the actual topic, you know, the things that you are really concerned about. So just be aware of that. As if there is something you are concerned about, it's important you bring it up. It's important you have a difficult conversation if that is necessary. Okay. um, yes. So be more present in your life. Know what is happening around you, who is important, what is important. Is there something that's taking a back seat, something that's important for you? If yes, then make it a priority. Things like that. So yeah. Um, all right, all right. Okay, manifestations is happening. Three of Wands. 111. So this is in being in alignment. So when we are aligned, you know, there is this misconception. When we are aligned, it feels like, then there is this misconception that life will be, you know, uh, rainbows and unicorn. But that is not the case, right? When we are in alignment, by that what I mean is being in alignment with the universe. You know, being in alignment with the universe is being the universe. And when that happens, we come across all kinds of experiences. This may not resonate with all Tauruses out there. If you are into spirituality, if you are into these things, then you will understand what I'm talking about. So when you are in one with the universe, we come across all kinds of experiences. Some may be pleasant, some may be unpleasant, because that is what universe is made of, you know, light and the dark, opposite energies. So when that happens, then we don't want to complain, right? Because this is what we have been seeking and striving for without our knowing. Maybe if you are into personal growth, spiritual growth, then that is what you are seeking, being in one with the cosmos. And then all kinds of experiences shows up. And then, you know, that also happens um to that is also an opportunity, you know. Then we can check with ourselves if we want to be more accepting of the opposites, or we want to reject. If we are rejecting, then it's not going to help, because same thing will show up no matter what. You know, so do you really want to be more accepting of the opposites, is what the energy is reminding you. Okay, that is one thing. On the other hand, this is only for those who are into spirituality, if you are focusing on spiritual and personal growth. So accepting the opposites, because that's what I'm seeing here. You know, fire and air, opposite energies. Wheel of Fortune, cosmos, life. So be in the flow. Taurus, okay? Yes, you are coming across different kinds of experiences, but that is also an opportunity. If you want to take it as an adventure and to remain curious, to learn more, then that would be wonderful. Okay, so that will be a breakthrough moment. If you are resisting, if you are like, no, I don't like that, and if you are rejecting it, then some healing needs to happen in that area. Okay, so know why you want to reject it. What is it that why is it that you don't want to face it, you know um, and also, if you are handling it, how are you handling it? Whether you are where you are coming Whether you are coming from a place of acceptance, or whether you are coming from a place of you know fear, conflicts, is something that you want to check with yourself. Okay, so yeah. Manifestation, something amazing is also happening in the meantime. So are you present for it? Two of Wands, are you present and available? Golden opportunity. So this may have something to do with a home environment. Maybe you are traveling, you are changing homes, relocating. Yes, and if that is the case, there are a lot of things that's in the mind, which is understandable. Um, so there are a lot of things that you have to, yes, you have to plan, you have to prepare, and so it could be something else as well for some of you. It could be like, again, it could be a job opportunity. If you are looking for a job, then you will hear from them. So there is an opportunity. And yes, Queen of Swords, it may have something to do with having a discussion, meetings, trainings, interviews, things like that. So be prepared. So yes, be prepared and remain like, I want to say, be clear about what you want. Okay, so you also want to talk about the things that is important for you, regardless of what discussion. It could be a job interview, it could be a business partnership, a meeting you are a meeting with an important person, or it could be your personal life. So be very clear about what your wants and needs are, and you also want to convey it, communicate. That is important. So setting expectations is important, and be aware of what is expected from you. So yeah, being clear about expectations is important. So yeah, Two of Wands. On the one hand, this is your advice card. Okay, the advice here is to be more present this month, and just know what's going on, the opportunities and everything, because you don't want to miss anything. On the other hand, this is also a card of being in gratitude for what you already have in your life. And then this also has to do with planning and preparation. So it looks like maybe there is something new that you are taking up. It could be a job, it could be you starting a new business, it could be something to do with your personal life. So yes, planning and preparation is important, and that's exactly what's happening here. So maybe you have like all these things in the mind now, everything is up in the air. So it's important you put them down on a sheet of paper. Maybe that will help you organize your thoughts, and and you will be able to see clearly what's important, things like that. So just think about writing things down, if that's maybe that will help. And also, this has to do with doing your research beforehand. um, yeah, so all right, so planning, preparation, and it's also like, when it comes to the opportunities, this is great new opportunities coming your way, Taurus. Okay, and this is also you are in a position now that you can see them clearly, what this is all about. So that's important, and the reason why you can see them is because you are ready now. So yes, So that's great, you know, so beautiful. If you, this is again rushing through things. So if someone is pressurizing you, like if someone is asking you to hurry up, um, just ask them to calm down, okay? Because when it comes to contracts, agreements, things like that, you want to be very careful of, what you want. Yeah, just be careful, you want to make sure that things are all laid out in a in a clear way, and you understand things clearly before you sign on the dotted line. Okay, don't come under pressure and do something. This is someone, asking you to do something. But just know if this is something that you want to do, if this is going to be good for you, and how is it going to affect you and everything. So justice here has to do with important decisions, choices, so maybe you are required to make an important decision now, or it could also be day-to-day choices you are making. So just know how you want to spend your time, your energy. And this is again, a lot of things coming at you. So if someone is asking you to do something, just let them know in clear terms. If this is something you don't want to do, just let them know in clear terms that no, that is not going to happen, okay? And maybe that's what some of you guys are doing here with Five of Swords. And this is like you being straightforward, you are direct. And maybe you are saying no to certain things, and others are getting disappointed. Maybe they are not used to hearing those words from you, so maybe they are getting disappointed, and that's okay. Are you okay? So you want to stay true to yourself, you want to be honest with yourself. So at the end of the day, that's what matters, and the others will adjust. Okay, so yeah. So it's, oh, again, it's about a balanced approach. This is not about being selfish. In our culture, when we think about ourselves, then we are labeled as selfish, but it's not that. It's about honoring our own needs, uh, and also knowing our worth and what we are bringing to the table. Things like that. So that is important. When we honor our own needs, when we respect ourselves, then we also teach others, the same thing. We teach others to be, appreciate their own value, appreciate themselves, and stand up for what they believe is right, speak up, and put themselves first, so again, this is about coming from a balanced going for a balanced approach. Yes, they are important, but so is you, so finding that middle ground where both of you can meet is important. All right, and so what else is coming through? Okay. Okay, now let me see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Queen of Swords here has to do with, clarity, new information. And so maybe some of you guys are coming across new information, a new opportunity, something to do with your home. Maybe there is a change happening there. Travel is coming through. But one thing to be mindful of this month, stay more organized. When it comes to your plans, your daily schedules, yeah, so that's very important. And plan and prepare. If there is something you want to begin, it's important you know what this is all about. So planning and preparing yourself is important. Okay, let me see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Spirit, please give us a card for Taurus. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of Taurus? Taurus for me. Taurus, your message is facing your fears. Yes, I did say something about that. Facing your fears. I'm not sure if it was you or Aries, because I did Aries reading just a few minutes ago. Yeah, maybe it was you. Okay, and before I before we see what this is all about, yes, Wheel of Fortune number 10 has to do with completion, and here this is where you are beginning something new. Okay, it could be any area of your life, relationships, career, health, or your daily routine going through a change, something like that. And then if you come across any criticism, judgments, uh, don't take it personally, Taurus, because it's all about, again, being practical about things. If if this is good, constructive, then use it. If not, then let it go. Okay, you don't want to hold any resentments or anything like that. Is what I'm saying, because people, you know um, we all go through different things. We all have our own life experiences. Sometimes what they say they do have nothing to do with you. Okay, so just let it be, and not worry about those things, is what I want to say there. Yeah, listening is important. That is coming through. Maybe it has something to do with that conversation you are having with someone. So um this is Five of Swords is someone who talks but they don't listen. Okay, it could either be, know whose energy this is. If that is the case, listening is important. So it could be listening to yourself, trusting yourself, or it could also be a conversation you are having with someone. Maybe, so that's, yeah, balanced approach. Seeing things from different perspectives will help you find the right, will help you make the right decision, and find the right solution. Okay, so the message here is number 46, that is number 10, which is the um, here completion. Also, something to do with past is coming through. It could be that you may hear from someone from the past. Yeah, Three of Wands. Something unexpected, maybe. So just know, before you rush into anything, just know like what is this, because intentions, something to do with intentions is not clear. Okay, so it could be the other person, so know like what they want. um, Before you let them in. Okay, so the message is, look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. Yes, I told you, strengthen your connection to the universe. I think that's exactly what you are doing, and that's exactly the reason why you are coming across different kinds of experiences, pleasant, unpleasant. So there is an opportunity, take it as an adventure. Okay, let me read this out to you. Number 46. When you feel strong, you connect to When you feel strong, you connect to both your inner and outer strength. Find confidence within yourself. Take this energy and show the world the strong, assertive, and persevering individual you are. Release any self-doubt or fear, as you are being shown the strength you need is with you. If you are feeling worn out or stressed, hang in there. Improvement is on the horizon and will soon appear. Keep moving forward, as you have the stamina to face your challenges and see things through to completion. Yes. If you do push too hard, you may need to take a moment and step back. Clarity will come at the perfect time and not a minute before. You won't be able to rush the outcome, so patience is required. Rushing. Most fears are learned at a young age. Tune into your fears and determine if they are rational. Outline and develop what you are hoping to achieve that your fears may be waylaying. Visualize positive success as you work through your fears. Consider becoming physically active to help reduce excessive energy related to fear and stress. The lionfish is small in stature. It can enlarge its presence by opening its fins and making a demonstration of its strength. Lionfish openly swim in the morning or late afternoon, stalking their prey. They use their beauty as a distraction to enable them to immobilize their catch. You have access to an easy strength and a natural dignity. This is something which is innately yours, and it's time you claim it for yourself. You were born powerful, and power comes naturally to you. This may also mean you are in a period of amplified energy. There is a spotlight on what you are creating, which means you can achieve your goals with less effort. You are encouraged to stand your ground and stick with your beliefs. I told you. So this is about standing up for what you believe is right, speaking up, being assertive, and facing your fears, Taurus. Facing your challenges, whatever this is. All right. So Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what this means for you. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. Please do remember to watch your moon and the rising sign as well, okay, if Taurus is your sun sign. And yes, what else? Yeah, take care, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye.